Okay, ladies, we got to get it together because we are queens. You see my earrings? We are queens. And we got it like that. And we're not queens because of what we can do for men. We're queens because we're beautiful, because we have beauty inside and out. Oh yeah, that's some of the qualities. Let's do it. Hi, and welcome to Tutu's Journey. Well, I'm up here to let you know what I'm about to do a series on. It's going to be a series on women loving themselves. And a subscriber asked me if I would do this particular video, maybe using a little bit of my own experiences with it. Wow, I wouldn't even know where to start, but I will have some key statements written down that I can follow so I won't ramble. I really want women to understand their value and the fact that you just don't have to take the short road all the time. You know what I mean? I'll be talking about a little bit of how I had low self-esteem at one time, and I really wasn't crazy about me at all. I didn't like me at all. Marriage wasn't going so well for me, and a lot of it had to do with my own choices. So we're going to help each other out, and hopefully the journey that I went down will help you make better decisions in your life. You know what? I think a lot of things that I will be noticing or comparing is the fact how things are so different now than when I was young. I was born in the 70s, and things were completely different. Like you didn't hang around adults while they talked. When they talked about things, you had to go in the other room. You weren't allowed to sit even close by them. If you walked in the room with them, they would immediately stop talking. So that was a lot of respectful things that went on, and when I was young, and then to understand that you are who you are because of your environment growing up. Now, the only reason that you're not taking on some of those qualities is because of the fact that when you get older, you're influenced by different things, so you make different choices. For instance, I believe that I always had a phobia of the type of boyfriend that I wanted when I was younger because of the fact of how I was growing up. For instance, the environment I was in, it was a Christian home, and so I've been in church all my life, and so therefore a lot of things were not around me. Like my parents weren't cussers, and back in the day, I was telling my goddaughter, naming different things I couldn't do when I was younger, and I said rock and roll, and she looked at me like rock and roll. I said, okay, wait a minute, hip hop, is that better? It's just amazing how, words have changed, things have changed. But I told her I wasn't allowed to listen to rock and roll. I could listen to Michael Jackson, but I couldn't listen to rock and roll. What else? And then the clothes that you wore determined what type of girl you were in school. I went to a school where it was like high prestige. Those girls, they wore the nice dress pants, nice dress shoes, and matching purse, got the nails done, all that kind of stuff. So Norcom, Greyhounds, hey, yeah. So high school and middle school for me was a little different. Middle school was kind of rough in the beginning, then it eased up a little bit, but I had a great high school year. But I want you to know that, some of you all have backgrounds like your parents didn't get along, you went through fighting, some been molested, you didn't have a dad there at all, and it was just your mom. Maybe some of you had great moms, good role models, taught you how to be a lady. Then you have some women that mothers were not the best role models. And a lot of that affects you as you get older. And if you don't go and get any type of counseling or even somebody that can talk to you that's a good friend to help you get out of some of them baggage situations, it stays with you. You take it with you and it grows in you until you change it. So we're going to talk about a lot of changing ourselves because I went through that for 3 years. No lie. I got tired of me, and I did a couple of steps to help myself get to where I am today. A lot of things that I will tell you, people will never believe that I actually used to go through that. But yes, I did. I went through it, and came out on top. So so that you'll get ready for, your king, lowercase, your husband, or getting ready for that relationship that can turn into marriage. I have a lot of my friends and ladies that want to get married. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that, we pretty much need to make sure we do for ourselves before we think about marriage. Because if you don't love you, then why are you putting a demand on someone else to love you? You got to love yourself. It starts with you first. And then you don't want the marriage where you get with a half a man and you're half a woman, half being that you haven't had a chance to get things straight about yourself. You got baggage, you got childhood abuse and scars that have not been healed. You will take that into that relationship and it will be rough. I'm letting you know that now because it's already hard enough to build a good marriage because you have to work at it. You got to build a good marriage. Then, let alone you bring all these bags that have to go in the marriage, and it makes it harder. And then you got things about yourself. You're mouthy. You don't listen. I'm going through this with my friend now, trying to teach her because I was horrible at it, y'all. I was horrible. But when someone else is talking, you have to listen. And if you already got your answer for what you're going to say to them, wherever they were talking, you stopped right there. Made your answer up, and whatever they saying after that, you really not listening. It's like flying over your head. So just learning how to listen, because even in a relationship, male, if you're a man or if you're a woman, you're going to want the other person to be able to listen to you. So you need to, do some fixing on yourself. And I'm going to give you ideas of how I fixed me, what I did to work on me. So this was requested by a subscriber, and I will start this journey of it's time to fix me. Hey, how about that? You like that title? All right, thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So I will actually start that series today. So see you later on Tutu's Journey. Bye-bye.